Hi everyone, how are you all? This is me, Mihika Basin, your own online English educator, and welcome back to another English lesson. In today's lesson, we are going to do class 6th poem of Cbse board, The Kite. So this is another fun poem that I'm going to be teaching you all, and the poem The Kite seems to be and sounds like a very fun poem because flying a kite is something that amuses all of us. So all of us like to fly kites. So have you ever tried to fly one? Read this poem about the kite as it flies in the sky. Okay, I'll just remove this option. Yes. All right, so in today's lesson, I am going to be reading this poem and hope you like it. And your job while viewing this is to note down the rhyming scheme of this poem, and that is how you'll be clear about this concept also. So I'm not going to be telling you all. This is something that you have to figure out yourself. All right? Okay, so let us begin. Hi, how bright on the blue is a sky when it's new. So here it is saying how bright on the blue. So on the blue here talks about the sky. That एक पतंग आसमान में कैसी लगती है, उस नीले आसमान में कैसी लगती है जब वो एकदम न्यू होती है. With a dive and a dip, it snaps its tail. तो जैसे पतंग उड़ती है तो फिर वो ऐसे स्पाइरल मोशन में ऐसे हवा में झूलती रहती है. तो जैसे ये पतंग होती है और उसकी जो ये वाला पोर्शन होता है इसको हम पतंग का टेल बोलते हैं, पतंग की पूंछ बोलते हैं. Then soars like a ship with only a sail. तो जैसे पतंग हवा में ऐसे ऐसे उड़ती है ना, तो soaring means हवा में ऊपर उठना with a sail. जैसे एक शिप का एक सेल होता है. So this पर्दा जो होता है शिप का वो उसका सेल होता है. तो उसी तरीके से जो कागज का पोर्शन होता है काइट में भी, तो सिर्फ एक सेल के सहारे, उस कागज के पोर्शन के सहारे जब उसमें हवा आती है तो जो पतंग है द काइट soars to the sky like a ship. जैसे शिप पानी में ऊंचा ऊंचा तैरती है और चलती है, वैसे ही एक काइट हवा में उड़ती है. As over tides of wind it rides. तो जैसे एक शिप टाइड्स के ऊपर विंड के सहारे ऊपर पानी के ऐसे उछलती रहती है, that is how the kite moves. Climbs to the crest of a gust and pulls, then seems to rest as wind falls. जैसे it climbs, जैसे शिप एक क्रेस्ट पे क्लाइम करती है एक गस्ट के, and it pulls, वो खींचती है, और जब हवा एकदम रुक जाती है तब शिप भी रुक जाती है. उसी तरीके से जब आप देखोगे कि आप पतंग उड़ाते हो और जब हवा चलनी बंद हो जाती है तो पतंग नीचे आ जाती है. द सेम वे द काइट is being compared to a ship here. All right? Okay. When string goes slack, you wind it back. All right? जब एक string क्या क्या कहते हैं, एक slack हो जाती है. Now it's your job to find the meaning of slack here. All right? आप उसको पीछे खींचते हैं. So you wind it back and run until a new breeze blows. तो जब तक जब हवा थोड़ी सी कम हो जाती है तो आप पतंग को लेके भागते हो, और जब उसके अंदर हवा का तेज झोंका आता है तब वो ऊपर जाके उड़ जाती है. तो आप उसकी जो मांझी को पीछे खींचते हो, you pull its string back and you run till it catches some air and it goes back in the sky. All right? And its wings fill and up it goes. तो जैसे मैंने बताया, when the wind fills the paper portion, that front portion of the kite, it again goes back to the sky. All right? But a ragged thing you will never see when it flaps on a string in the top of a tree. तो जैसे पतंग उकड़ जाती मतलब अटक जाती है एक पेड़ में, so you will never see that. Okay, it's a very fun sight to watch. जैसे आप लोगों ने भी देखा होगा कि जैसे when you fly a kite and it gets stuck to a tree, so that is something which all of you who have tried to fly kite in a forest area or an open space, so that is something which you all would have noticed, and it's a very fun and a cute thing to watch. So but a ragged thing you will never see when it flaps on a string in the top of a tree. And this poem is written by Harry Benn. Alright, so I'll just explain the poem in Hindi, just give the summary of the poem and then we can conclude the lesson. So it talks about the beauty of the kite. So kite looks beautiful when it flies in the blue sky. When the colorful kites, they when you try to fly a kite in the blue sky, so it's written that it looks so beautiful. And there is a comparison of the kite to the ship. So like in a ship, I'll just explain. So this kind of a structure the ship has. So there are like many sails here, and this is the water. So when this sail, it catches the winds, that is how the ship moves forward. Similarly, when the kite, this front portion of the kite, it gets exposed to the air, it flies. All right. And when there is like the wind stops, so the force of the wind is not so much, then the ship also stops and it resumes its motion like very slowly. Similarly, the kite also falls down to the ground. And to put it back into the air, to fly, to make it soar to the sky, we have to run. You have to pull the string, wind it back, and then run. So as you run, the wind speed it increases for the kite. It catches the air and it soars back again to the sky. Similarly, when the ship comes in contact with the air again, that is how it also starts to move faster. All right, and that is how it goes above. So this entire poem, it talks about the movement of the kite, the beauty of the kite, its comparison with the ship, and what happens when the kite gets stuck onto the tree. Also, to remind you all, I hope that you all can come up with the correct rhyme scheme, alright? And that will be a homework for today. And yes, I hope you all enjoy the lesson. Alright, if you're inspired by this lesson, do try to take up kite flying as an activity. And yes, I'll meet you again in another lesson. Please like, share, and subscribe. And take good care of yourself. Thank you. And it's me, Cbse, signing off. Thank you.